Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, so as you know, we will be back tomorrow for Hot Messy Topics, and tonight's the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion part 1. Tomorrow, we will be joined with Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal for our Hot Messy Topics. I just have to confirm with Jay. I will post everything in the community tab. Now, with that, guys, we're not back to talk about Hot Messy Topics or the Real Housewives of Potomac. We are back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because we've been playing ping pong, tit for tat with the Gorgas and Teresa Giudice and now Louis Ruelas for a long time. Melissa Gorga is speaking out a lot now because Teresa, there have been receipts. The receipts keep on getting leaked. Everyone's wondering where the hell are the receipts coming from? And it's kind of a no-brainer. And Melissa's... well, she's answering all of this on her own podcast with her husband. We'll get into it. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget that we will be going live tomorrow morning as well on Up and Adam Channel 2 for our morning meeting at 9:30 a.m. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So now that we know Teresa Giudice and Louis Ruelas and all of these receipts have been coming out, we've seen the text message conversations, we've seen the seating charts, we've seen practically everything. Well, now there are a few other things that have been coming out. Melissa Gorga is sharing the biggest misconception around Real Housewives of New Jersey season 13. She keeps on saying everyone is going to figure out what exactly went wrong with her and Teresa. And I want to start off by saying this. She keeps alluding to the fact that Teresa is being led by a very strong force. Obviously, if she's alluding to that, then you would have to know that she means Louis Ruelas, right? And she's talking about this and she's saying, it is frustrating sometimes when you have family members. I don't even know at this point, can you call them family anymore? But I'll never understand the need to bring us down or to get the info or to hurt. Or I don't get it. We are getting paid for this, right? So we're in our off season right now. You got me? So someone is working in overtime. This is what she's saying to her husband, Joe Gorga. Now, after watching the first 2 episodes of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, her and Joe were saying that Teresa is not working alone in her efforts to take Melissa and Joe down, which is so wild to me because, again, going back to it, they both feel like they're doing the exact same thing to one another. Like, who planted the seed? Who pit these two against each other? Because this is just wild. She is being led by a very strong force. Obviously, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that that strong force has to be Louis Ruelas. It is no one else. It is extremely obvious. It is getting more and more clear by the day. We have all known Teresa for many years. We have gone in and out of arguments with Teresa for many years, and never has she ever gone this hard off camera in multiple ways, whether it's press, podcast, Instagram, any avenue possible to say negative things about us on the off season when she is not getting paid for it at all. And just out of the clear blue sky, 24/7, bring us down. But I feel like she's blaming it on Louis unless Louis is just like this mastermind off camera and on camera. Because when he's on camera, he's like, Teresa, we talked about it. You need to let her talk. You need to let her have a have a conversation. Don't interrupt her. I'm not interrupting her. You're interrupting me right now. You need to let her talk and say her beautiful words of peace and wisdom. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's very obvious that she is being led with wisdom by, obviously, Louis Ruelas. I said you should have got the prenup, but she's in love with him. I didn't want to believe that at first, but as each episode airs, there's only been 2 episodes, Melissa Gorga, relax. It's becoming more and more clear. You have to look at it because she's never done this before. Okay. Jacqueline Laurita was also addressing the reunion the backlash over the reunion that she had with Teresa Giudice, and she hints at why the friendship ended. Plus, she's discussing a potential New Jersey return. Told you everyone was wondering about this. Will Jacqueline Laurita come back to the Real Housewives of New Jersey? And the answer is absolutely not. But could she have an orange in her future? No, I didn't want back on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I live in Las Vegas and I'm moving to Orange County in this summer. Although Ultimate Girls Trip sounds fun, I don't have a sitter for long enough to care for Nicholas to be able to do that right now. She set the record straight on another matter as well. And she said, no, our friendship rekindling had nothing to do with our mutual disdain for Melissa Gorga. As of right now, both Jacqueline and Teresa are feuding with Melissa. And Melissa kind of felt like, if you listen to her podcast, she felt like the rekindling had something to do with her. Hinting at why her past friendship with Teresa failed, Jacqueline expressed, Teresa and I had a great friendship before the show. And now that all of the stress, toxicity, outside influences, and pressures from being on the show together are gone and life is good for both of us, it's just easier to forgive and maintain a friendship. Forgive, forget, move on, and just keep it cute. Okay. Now, Melissa Gorga, again, getting back to the biggest misconceptions. Plus, she's reacting to the Teresa sister-in-law shade. And she feels like Teresa blamed her for this feud that she had with Jacqueline. The sister-in-law shade was this. Teresa was like, listen, I'm so happy I have a sister-in-law. And Teresa does throw a lot of shade. Even on her podcast, Namaste Chiz, she says, oh my God, I finally found my Melissa. I found a real Melissa that I really like. Yeah, that is shady. As for why Melissa believes Teresa previously blamed her for her estrangement with Joe Gorga, which we've heard about for a long time. She said, I think it's easier to blame me. We've seen that throughout the years. It's nothing new. It's always all roads lead to Melissa. I don't think he's in one scene with Teresa this entire season. There might be just one scene, but he's very upset on certain things that you'll find out at the finale. He did not want to film with her. She wanted to film with him, as you could see, but he was keeping his distance, and it's so uncomfortable. You could cut the tension with a knife. But after everything happened at the reunion, just like Melissa said, if you're going to exclude me, you're going to not make me a bridesmaid, and then you don't invite my mother to your wedding, my daughter's not a part of your wedding, you're going to completely just leave us out like that, then yes, I'm good on you as well. And then I feel like Louis and Teresa thought that they were doing good by inviting Joe and Melissa on this whole 50th birthday bash where we're going to go out to an island. And this is the same place where I believe Jennifer Aiden messed up her foot on her chiffon. My point is, yeah, there's a lot of fakery, and it seems like Joe Gorga is over it. But I don't want to just give you guys this information and not ask your opinion. You know, this is going to be one hell of a season. I'm excited for episode 3 coming out this upcoming week. Jason and I will be doing an after party, like a after watch party that's going to be on Up and Adam channel 2. But of course, we will be doing our live recaps on our main channel, this channel right here. But in the meantime, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget to go vote in the polls, vote in the community polls, because we want to hear what your thoughts are. I think I covered everything. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, for our morning meeting. And then right after for Hot Messy Topics with Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal. Love you. Bye.